Good afternoon, everybody. Please be seated. As Academic Registrar, it is both my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to Chelmsford Cathedral for this afternoon's ARU graduation ceremony. We've all gathered here today to celebrate the success of the class of 2025. To all of our graduates from all of us, very many congratulations on completing your chosen course of study. And now, after all your hard work, here you are, ready and waiting to participate in your graduation ceremony. So now that you have got here, what is it all about? Well, graduation ceremonies date back to the 15th century, and it's a tradition that has evolved since. Roughly translated, graduation means taking a step. And graduation symbolizes the move of the former student, now called a graduand, into a new role in society as a graduate, where they will use the knowledge and skills developed during their studies to contribute to the future advancement of society. As each graduand crosses the stage, they will pause, bow their head and doff their hat to the Vice-Chancellor, who will respond in kind to acknowledge both their success and their transition to the new role of graduate. We will applaud them for their success so far, but also in anticipation of the contribution we expect them to make to society in the future. At the conclusion of our ceremony, the Vice-Chancellor will formally confer and admit all new graduates to the community of scholars. And as new members of that community, as the academic procession leaves the stage, the new graduates will join the procession, and that will bring our ceremony to a close. So it is now time for us to begin our formal proceedings. I hereby declare the ceremony to be in session, and I call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Roderick Watkins, to address you all. Vice-Chancellor.
Distinguished guests, graduands, family, friends, colleagues, a very warm welcome. As Vice-Chancellor of Anglia Ruskin University, it is a great honour and pleasure to join you this afternoon at this special occasion, your graduation ceremony. And on behalf of everyone at ARU, I offer my warmest congratulations to all those graduating today. This is a moment of celebration, a time to reflect on your achievements, to thank those who have supported you, and to look ahead to the exciting futures that lie before you. You have shown determination, resilience, and passion in completing your studies. And today we celebrate not just your academic success, but the dedication and the hard work that brought you to this point. And whatever your chosen field, whether it's health, social care, medicine, education, science, or technology, you are now equipped with the knowledge and the skills and the confidence to really make a difference. You are the future leaders and the innovators and the change makers of our society. Our mission at ARU is to transform lives through innovative, inclusive, and entrepreneurial education and research. And over the past 12 months, we have made, once again, great strides in delivering on that mission. We've expanded our reach and impact through the successful merger with Writtle University College, now ARU Writtle, thereby preserving one of the UK's oldest specialist institutions and further strengthening the education and research that we can offer. In Peterborough, our £32 million new building, the Lab, at the heart of the campus of ARU Peterborough, was officially opened earlier this year by our students and has already won a prestigious national award for its impact on the city, and not just the place, but more importantly, the people. And here in Chelmsford and across the region, we reached another significant milestone, partnering with our 1,000th degree apprenticeship employer. And we are now one of the country's largest providers of degree apprenticeships, helping to address regional skills gaps and providing innovative routes into university for people who might otherwise not have considered higher education. Now, our researchers, too, are making great progress and achieving genuine impact. In the most recent Research Excellence Framework, 16 of our research areas were rated as including world-leading research, and our research addresses some of the most pressing issues of our time. From improving internet safety for teenagers to supporting veterans, and from tackling dementia to preventing blindness and responding to the climate emergency. Recent projects include a £2 million initiative to prevent food shortages in the UK, identifying vulnerabilities in the food system and building resilience. Groundbreaking research suggesting that fossilized dinosaur tissue could unlock new insights into the origins of diseases like cancer. A study demonstrating how music therapy can aid the recovery of children with brain injuries. And a multi-million-pound government-backed initiative to help address staffing shortages in the NHS through new training pathways. All these achievements, they reflect the energy and the ambition and the excellence that define ARU. But our greatest achievement and our greatest pride is you, our students. Your success is our success. And as you step into the next chapter of your lives, we hope that you will carry with you not only the knowledge you have gained, but also the values that define ARU: ambition, innovation, courage, community, integrity, and responsibility. So please stay connected with us. You are now part of a global community of ARU alumni, and we look forward to seeing the impact you will make in your world. Before I close, I would please like to pay special tribute to your families and friends whose encouragement and patience and unwavering support have been invaluable throughout your time at ARU. So please join me in thanking them now. I also want to express heartfelt thanks to our many employer partners and health and social care providers who have played such a vital role in supporting our graduates through outstanding training and mentorship, through placements and internships. Your collaboration has helped shape our students' professional development and opened doors to future opportunities. And finally, I thank my colleagues across ARU for their dedication, expertise, and their tireless commitment to supporting you and all in our community. So once again, my congratulations. Enjoy today. You have earned it. And wherever your degree takes you next, please remember, ARU is your university for life. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, thank you. So we now come to our main business for this afternoon's ceremony, the presentation of those receiving awards. And this is the part of the afternoon where we can cheer and applaud each of our graduates as they cross the stage. So please do join in to create a celebratory atmosphere. I now call upon Pro Vice-Chancellor and Dean of Faculty, Professor Jackie Kelly, to come to the podium to present to the Vice-Chancellor graduates from the Faculty of Health, Medicine and Social Care. Professor Kelly.
Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present to you the graduands from the Faculty of Health, Medicine and Social Care for the award of Diploma of Higher Education, Counselling, Child and Young Person, Rachelle Jane Baxter. Gemma Houghton. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Counselling and Psychotherapy, Sarah Joanne Burley. Emma Lucy Matthews. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Social Work, Titilayo Fadike Adebayo. Oyinloya Adeile. Odebawale Adjutant Mobi. Porchidi Bed Santa Claire Bamanabayo. Abby Bayliss. Samantha Kimberly Beckwith. Stephen John Bennett. Grace Bettinelli. Aminata Coentais Diro Carpa. Emma Isabella Beatrice Chirila. Sarah Teresa Dacey. Hannah Davis. Jenny Edwards. Emma Evans. Izuchukwu Ezekolonkwo. Charlotte Flynn. Madeleine Marie Ford. Lauren Griffin. Libby Shirley Hessian. Lisa Gale Hughes. Lauren Carla Hughes. Sydney Lucille Julian. Millie Mae Kent. Brion Godalive Koyeneji. Aminata Lisese. Amanda Yvette Marwizi. Lucy Julie Ann Morris. Beauty and Desiree Mapunga. Barbara Namalondo Ezei. Samantha Nelson. Reagan Matthew O'Brien. Odun Morayo Oni. Rebecca Jane Paez Tewo. Eve Park. Charlotte May Saint-Pierre Pickett. Neve Shave. Bethany Grace Shippey. Beth Turbett. Katie White. Laya Louise Wilkins. Ruth Wadzenai Zvin Avasha. And finally, please join me in acknowledging the conferment of the posthumous award of Diploma of Higher Education Social Work for Beauty Uwayaki Pangidzwa. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, working with children, families and communities. Lily Rose Ashby Merritt. Barry Yemi Adebare Awalusi. Daniel Osei Boateng. Christina Chidhakwa. Missy Karen Cosgrove. Alessia Fiori Gritton. Abigail Fitter. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate Mental Health Practice, Harvey's Babs Ayula. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate Practice Educator Social Work, Eunice Olubukuola Alabi. Isabel Lucy Dex. Harley Levi Jones. Samantha Jane Thomas. For the award of Master of Arts Social Work, Michael Aidan Relay. Blessing Akudo Ike. Nodumo Moyo. Fatima Mushedi. Malungo Nali. Anita Rebecca Patricia Whiteley. For the award of Master of Science, Physician Associate, Elida Dogan. Fatima Mahajabin. Samantha Monte Tafu. Sarah Oluwadamilola Odusanya. Vice-Chancellor, that partially completes the list of graduands for me to present to you today.
Professor Kelly, thank you. Each year, Anglia Ruskin University confers a number of honorary awards on individuals outstanding in their field of endeavour and who we hope will act as a source of inspiration to those of you crossing the platform today. Their stunning achievements should make us realise that our own success to date is merely a starting point. And they pose the question, can we too not aspire to success such as theirs? I now call upon Professor Mike Almond to come to the podium to read the citation for the award of Doctor of Business Administration honoris causa to Vice Admiral Andrew Kite.
Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to read the citation for Vice Admiral Andrew Kite, CB, for the award of Honorary Doctor of Business Administration. Vice Admiral Andrew Kite is the Royal Navy's Chief of Defence, Logistics and Support. Born and raised in Kettering, Andrew studied for his BA in Modern History at Anglia Ruskin's forerunner institution, the Cambridge College of Arts and Technology. After graduating in 1987, he joined the Royal Navy as a logistics officer. In the earlier part of his career, Andrew was deployed to HMS Ark Royal and HMS Active and served in the prestigious role of military assistant to the First Sea Lord. After promotion to Lieutenant Commander, he served aboard HMS Chatham and was deployed to the Far East and the Arabian Gulf. An appointment to the staff at Britannia Royal Naval College in Dartmouth and to His Majesty's Naval Base Devonport kept Andrew in home waters for a spell, as did his MA in Defence Studies at King's College London. He was soon promoted commander in charge of logistics aboard the amphibious assault vessel HMS Bulwark. Andrew's rapid rise through the ranks continued, and it was as captain that he joined the Army's 8th Engineer Brigade, later deploying to Afghanistan as deputy commander of the Joint Force Support Headquarters. Having gained senior rank, Andrew increasingly found himself in high-profile strategic roles. Appointments as a Commodore included command of the UK's High Readiness Joint Force Logistics Headquarters, deploying to Oman, and to the Republic of Korea as part of the United Nations Command. On his promotion to Rear Admiral in 2018, Andrew was appointed Assistant Chief of the Defence Staff Support Operations in the Ministry of Defence, a role that would pit him against the challenges created by a series of extraordinary events, including the COVID-19 pandemic and the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Today, Andrew serves as Chief of Defence Logistics and Support, responsible for leading a vast interdisciplinary team whose purpose, in plain terms, is to ensure that the UK defence has the right stuff in the right place at the right time. It is a role that carries enormous responsibility and is of critical importance to the UK's peacekeeping and warfighting capabilities. Vice Admiral Kite has enjoyed a stellar career defined by his remarkable discipline, innovation and outstanding commitment to creating and implementing high-performance solutions to our military's diverse and rapidly changing logistical challenges. In addition to the day job, Andrew also serves as chair of the Royal Navy Officers Charity and as president of the Royal Navy and Royal Marines Surfing Association. He is a fellow of the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport and is the Armed Forces Jewish Faith Champion. Away from service life, he is a lifelong supporter of Aston Villa. In recognition of his contribution to Defence's response to the COVID-19 pandemic, Andrew was appointed Companion of the Order of the Bath in the 2021 New Year's Honours List. As a distinguished alumnus, he will be a powerful role model and an inspirational figure to all Anglia-Ruskin students. We are delighted to welcome Vice Admiral Andrew Kite to our Anglia-Ruskin community. Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present Andrew Kite for the award of Doctor of Business Administration honoris causa.
Vice-Chancellor of Anglia-Ruskin University, I am delighted to confer upon you, Vice Admiral Andrew Kite, the award of Doctor of Business Administration honoris causa. Many congratulations.
Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduands, well, thank you to Professor Mike for that incredibly kind introduction and unpacking my career in such a concise way and bringing to life that I'm an Aston Villa fan. And this part of the world, I suppose it's unlikely to get many villains in the room, but Thank you for bringing that to life. Now, if you said to me when I left school about 40 years ago, bearing in mind that I left school with only 2 A-levels, that I'd be awarded an honorary doctorate in business administration, I suspect I would not have believed a word. Not least because the 3rd A-level that I failed, in fact, I failed it so fundamentally badly that I didn't even get a grade, was in, guess what? Economics and business. So, slightly surprised, but also incredibly honoured and indeed humbled to be recognised in this way by Anglo-Ruskin University. A huge thank you. Now, to all of you who graduate today, a massive well done and congratulations to you all for what you have achieved. Today marks an important milestone in your lives, and I feel enormously privileged to be able to share it and be part of it with you. Let me say a few words from my own personal perspective about Anglo-Ruskin University, ARU. ARU is a unique and special institution that has been rightly recognised for the quality of its teaching and research, its contribution to social mobility and entrepreneurship, and the way in which it prepares its graduates for employment. You all are joining a very special band of ARU alumni. Welcome to the club. Now, I attended a very ordinary state comprehensive before then heading off with my 2 A-levels to Cambridge College of Arts and Technology, which was then known affectionately as Cambridge Tech, or to anybody in Cambridge it was just known as The Tech. And as has already been mentioned, was a forerunner to Anglo-Ruskin University. There I enjoyed 3 great years reading modern history, and then after leaving the Tech, as Mike has already said, I joined the Royal Navy, and the rest, as they say, is history. Now, I've made it to the top of my career, not in spite of my background, but because of it. I was very fortunate to have a supportive and loving family who instilled in me a sense of importance of working hard and the criticality of never giving up. At school, I learned to be resilient and, frankly, stay out of trouble. At the Tech, I developed a passion for learning, for asking questions, and I came to appreciate the importance of respecting other people's rights to hold and express a view that might run counter to your own. It's a freedom that I've always sought to encourage and indeed protect throughout my career. As a result of all of that, the cause of social mobility is one I passionately believe in. There should be no bar to anyone succeeding in life, because frankly, if you're good enough, you're good enough. And I'm proud to say that that is no more apparent than in the Royal Navy, where everyone is treated on their potential, their merit, and their innate talent. And some 37 years later, as my Royal Navy career sort of heads into its twilight, it's given me, I must say, the most incredible opportunities. It has been exciting, it's been occasionally scary, it's been rewarding, and it's been mentally and physically demanding. I've been able to travel the globe, from the North Pole to the Falkland Islands, from Papua New Guinea to Eritrea, and from Afghanistan to Brunei. I've met some inspiring people and seen some amazing things. But moreover, I've had the honor of leading some of the most loyal, talented, and dedicated people that this country and wider can produce. I could have not done it, though, without the love and support of my family. It is families who ultimately are the bedrock of any uniformed service. It is they who invariably remain at home, they endure this uncertainty, and they hold everything together whilst those in uniform are away and serving. And that, for me, is why the research that Anglo-Ruskin conducts into the physical and mental well-being of this nation's uniformed services, veterans and their families, is so important. Now, finally, I was asked to offer some reflections on my service over the last 38 years or so. And here they are. The first is be you. Be proud, be authentic, and celebrate who you are. You are unique, and that is what has got to where you are today, and that is what is going to get you and bring you success in the future. Never try to be someone or something that you're not. The second is always, always do your best. no matter the task. Never walk away thinking, if only I'd done a bit better, if only I'd been trying a bit harder. Number 3, be curious, as change is a constant and it isn't going to reduce anytime soon. Ask questions, explore, seek out new opportunities, and grab them for all they're worth. Fourthly, be kind. Kindness, I think, is one of the most wonderful gifts that we are blessed with. The simplest but most important thing is to be kind to those who are around you and you come into contact with. Any fool can be rude, but it takes a special kind of person to be kind, even when the pressure is on. And finally, above all else, be lucky. Everyone needs a little bit of good fortune, but be ready to exploit the luck when it comes your way. So congratulations to you all, and I wish you all nothing but the very best for the future and every success in whatever career path you choose to follow. The world is literally your oyster, the world is yours to shape, and the future is yours to own. So farewell and be lucky. Thank you.
Vice Admiral, many congratulations. I'm sorry we couldn't get you a gown in claret and blue for your Aston Villa colours. Each year, Anglia Ruskin University makes a small number of student leader awards, which recognise, celebrate and reward exceptional contributions to ARU and the wider community through extracurricular activity. Recipients of these awards have exhibited exemplary leadership skills and demonstrate that their work has benefited their fellow students and the wider community. This year, only 5 have been selected for one of these esteemed awards. I now call upon Dr. Sam Goodchild to read the citation for the Student Leader Award for Ines da Silva Correa.
Ines da Silva Correa, graduate of the MBCHB Primary Medical Qualification, is one of the Vice-Chancellor's student leaders for 2025. Over the past 6 years at ARU, Ines has committed over 500 hours to extracurricular and volunteering work. These experiences have shaped Ines into a resilient and compassionate future doctor and leader. As president of the ARU Surgical Society during the pandemic, Ines led her team to develop 3 major international academic events, including the International Women in Surgery Conference, which attracted over 1,000 global participants. Under their leadership, the Society was awarded Society of the Year, and Ines received Society Person of the Year and Gold Volunteer Award. Beyond ARU, Ines represented medical students on national forums, such as the General Medical Council, and created educational initiatives as Education Officer of the Walter E. Dandy Neurological Society UK. As a first-generation immigrant student, Ines found purpose in giving back, mentoring aspiring doctors, and refining her communication and leadership skills. Her work with the ARU Executive Committee as Vice President of the ARU Martial Arts Society, as well as course and faculty representative, further developed her strategic thinking and resilience. These experiences have prepared Ines to lead high-pressure teams and advocate for patients and the colleagues she'll work with. In summary, Ines's extracurricular work at ARU has enabled her to support others, amplify underrepresented voices, and grow into a reflective, empathetic leader. Ines, we are very proud of you. Well done on being recognised as one of the Vice-Chancellor's student leaders for 2025.
Ines, many congratulations. We now continue with our main business for this afternoon's ceremony, the presentation of those receiving awards. And once again, this is where we cheer and applaud each of our graduates as they cross the stage. Once again, I call upon Pro-Vice Chancellor and Dean of Faculty, Professor Jackie Kelly, to return to the podium to continue to present to the Vice-Chancellor graduates from the Faculty of Health, Medicine and Social Care. Professor Kelly.
Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to continue the presentation of graduands from the Faculty of Health, Medicine and Social Care for the award of Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery, Primary Medical Qualification, Mohammed Abu Zahir. Itihash Reddy Adama. Anjun Ahmed. Najib Ahmed. Cecilia Ajala. Muhammad Ali Akbar. Hivda Helen Akeya. Juliette Alexander. Mohammed Harris Amin. Samuel Thomas Ashton. Mohammed Jawad Aslam. Tasneem Ramadan Atewa. Saba Athar. Blessing Oguchuko Azodo. Shamima Begum. Ryan James Bushell. Mohammed Naeem Chowdhury. Sabiya Chowdhury. Lauren Mia Christie. Julia Marie Emma Clark. Ashley Estelle Cowan. Also receiving the ARU Doubleday Award for Enhancing the Patient Experience, Inez Filipa de Silva Correa. Yaya Dakri. Shruti Darak. Alinka De Bruin. Isaac James Dodd. Amira Erinju Gonola. Abbas Esufali. Alex Giovanni Farias. Finley Fraser Lovell File. Helen Faraz Figueiredo. Anya Frances Honey Foy. Prashanthi Ganeshwaran. Maisie Rio Glover. Edward Graham Lee. and also receiving the Audley Mills Prize, Maryam Bashar Halabi. Louisa Jane Halliday. Hamza Mohammed Hanif. Senira Hafu Rusinga. Nathan Henry. Bradley William Hobson. Amma Huda. Joshua Hughes. Chloe Nicole Iglisden. Shanzeh Nadim Iqbal. Shaliha Irshad. Mahbuba Ishraq. Samuel Islam Chowdhury. Samreen Jahangir. Arun Kumar James. Larina Jude Manaraj. Danielle Khan. Fatima Khan. Sarah Fatima Khan. Yusuf Khan. Katharina Kraft. Nishana Krishna Kumar. Kujo Achiempong Che. Rihanna Stacy Oboya. Huda Yasmin Malak. Hassan Mahmoud Malik. Sophie May Mason. Ella Miliziano. Chloe Ellen Milton. Nimra Mirza. Dev Modvardiya. Alize Moen. Luke Moore. Ram Kishan Muralidhar. Junaid Musa. Aditya Nair. Adrian Nuriyad. Ikran Noor. Hayley Flynn Oliver. Shekerna Agape Osuchukwu. Nicholas Edward Payne. Ramaya Peter. Arish Kormal Ponampalam. Farial Kaiser. Menaka Raja Sekaram. Amjit Reki. Joseph William Robinson. Maz Sadler. Christy Sarju. Daniel Salisbury. Neil Satish. Megla Islam Shaheen. Safwan Islam Shaheen. Yasmin Shamim. Senuri Silva. Rosie Charlotte Smith. Srikarven Shrishkan Duraja. Also receiving the Chair Gilframe Gold Medal Award for Academic Performance and Professionalism, Keisha Steele. Sharon Swetha Surendra Kumar. Ushayini Thushyanthan. Tanish Unhali. Harriet Emily Wall. James Michael Williams. Daniel Uwais Yusuf. Vice-Chancellor, that completes the list of graduands for me to present to you today.
Professor Kelly, thank you. Graduands, very many congratulations and well done. There'll be a number of your fellow graduands who, for a variety of reasons, have been unable to join us for this afternoon's celebrations, but we shouldn't forget them. So will you please join me in congratulating them on their achievements? We are now nearing the end of our ceremony, but first I should like to invite one of our wonderful new graduates up to the stage to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of all of those receiving awards today. Please welcome to the stage Christy Sarju.
Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, fellow graduates. It's my pleasure to offer the vote of thanks today from myself and on behalf of all the students graduating at this ceremony. Today marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another for all of us. This ceremony is not just a celebration of what we've accomplished, but of the people and the sacrifices that got us here. First, we owe our deepest thanks to the senior staff, lecturers, and tutors who have guided us with patience, challenged us with high standards, and inspired us with their knowledge and commitment. To all the staff behind the scenes, from the library to the labs, from IT support to student services, thank you. Your work often happens quietly, but it has made an enormous difference in our university experience. To the families, friends, and loved ones, your support, encouragement, and belief in us carried us through the long nights, early mornings, and everything in between. We could not have done this without you. And to our fellow graduates, we did it. The memories we've made here The memories we've made here will stay with us for life. From group study sessions that turned into therapy sessions, to the shared excitement of clinical placements or completing final projects. We've grown not only as professionals, but as people. We've also had opportunities we'll never forget, learning from experts in our fields, building lifelong friendships, and discovering new passions along the way. Each of us leaves today with a unique story, shaped by our hard work and the support of our community. So, as we look forward, we do so with hope and determination, carrying with us the values and skills developed here. Our paths may now diverge, but our shared experiences connect us as graduates of this remarkable university. On behalf of all of us, thank you. Thank you for your support, your teaching, and your belief in what we could become. And to my fellow graduates, congratulations. Let's go forward and make a difference with skill, courage, and compassion. Thank you.
Christy, thank you, and very well done. I now call for one final time on the Vice-Chancellor to address the new graduates. Vice-Chancellor.
So now, please, may I ask all those who have crossed the stage and been presented to me this afternoon, please may I ask you to stand. As Vice-Chancellor of Anglia Ruskin University, I hereby admit you to the degrees, diplomas and awards for which you have been presented here today. Take all that you have learned out into the world. I'm going to have to check my notes. I've forgotten, and I suspect if I get it wrong, we'll all have to come back and do it again. This is very poor. I'll start again. As Vice-Chancellor of Anglia Ruskin University, I hereby admit you to the degrees, diplomas and awards for which you have been presented to me today. As a member now of the community of scholars, take all that you have learned out into society and uphold the values of freedom of thought and scholarship. Our warmest congratulations to you all.
Vice-Chancellor, thank you, and I think I can guarantee graduates you have now had a unique graduation ceremony experience. That brings us to the end of our ceremony, and I hereby declare proceedings closed. Could I now ask everyone who is able to stand for the academic procession?